Yo, what's up, everybody? As people start coming in. Hum-ba-da-ba-dum-ba-da-bum. Let me click on a couple things here. Get shit properly set up because I did this with like zero preparation. So, 1 second here. Okay. So today, um, as I kind of mentioned in the description, this is a very, very strict no smoking hotel, unfortunately. So I don't think I'm even gonna chance the whole sneak a tokes like I have done before, just because it's not worth it. No real need. I could just head out to wherever and get my smokings in there. So ain't nothing I'm worried about. But one thing I am concerned about, I have not had my coffee yet this morning. Literally, well, not literally just woke up. Literally just got out of bed. Been awake for like an hour or so. Took my shower, and here I is. And after my shower in the morning, it is a necessity for me to get my coffee. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So bear with me for 1 second while I do that. Let me maybe flip the camera around to that view. The star of today's show. Woo! And what we're going to be drinking. We got Hawaiian Paradise Coffee and decaf. No, I don't need none of that. So, yeah, where can I set my camera up? I think I'm gonna... Oh, a little tour. Door, bathroom, shower, me, mirror, hi, and the room. Oh, and the one unfortunate thing about that decaf, don't need you. Um, so my balcony is all of what, maybe a foot wide, but neighbor's balcony, zoom over on this side, neighbor's balcony. So that's the difference in $10 apparently. I chose the cheaper option because I'm really only here for a couple hours while I'm awake anyway, so no need for any excess payments. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe scoot this back like such and try to prop my camera up on here. Now it is coffee time. How do I work this? Water goes in there. Okay, this spins out like such. Are these the filters? I think this is the filter. Where the fuck are the filters? There are napkins in here. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull this whole coffee machine out because it's kind of a tight squeeze in here with the cupboards right above. On this way I can see the comments. On what's up, everybody? I don't think I've properly said hello to anybody in specific, but hello to everybody as a whole. Where did it go? I am on the island of Oahu in the city of Honolulu. Oh, the Mole 74. I did look up a couple of their songs. I did find out that they're actually Japanese, so they're J-pop rather than K-pop, but they had a good sound. I only listened to 2 songs, that one you recommended, and I clicked on one other song. Not bad at all, though, if I do say so myself. Hey, what's up, Silver? Cheers, my dude. Yeah, I'm in the process right now of figuring out where the fuck the filters are. Is this the filter for the coffee? Maybe it's in this pack. It might just be. Can I open this one-handed? Probably not. Teeth, come here. Wow. This is damn good packaging, apparently. Okay, I'm just gonna set my phone down. That's why there's no filters around, because the coffee comes in this big old packet. Okay, that makes that simple. Okay, now I will put the coffee machine back over here. Sorry for how chaotic this is so far, but I'm sure anybody who's followed me knows that I don't really plan anything. I just kind of wing it. Oh, and I'm guessing these are little coasters for the mugs. Okay, got the coffee. Let's go ahead and grab some waters. What are y'all up to today? Man, I had a damn fine day yesterday. 1 second, let me finish filling this water up. Start right there. So, currently there is an anime convention going on. What the? Never ever had this happen before. Where's the freaking camera flip around thing? Oh, so that dove was literally like in the room. He was like right there. I think he was looking at the coffee. You want the decaf? Yo, if you want that decaf, you can have it. I can't zoom in. Oh, he's gonna fly away. He's gonna fly away. Hey. Got another one over on that balcony. Well, that was interesting. Had some company for the morning. Okay, now back to the important part here. I will have to once again slide this coffee machine over this way so I can pour the water into it. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyway, so there's an anime convention going on, and one of the guests of the anime panel, the anime convention, is a K-pop band that I quite like. In terms of favorites, they're basically my second favorite. What the fuck is the trash? Here we are. So my second fan K-pop band came to this anime convention, and it's not just a concert that they're doing. The concert takes place today. Yesterday was a bunch of like VIP access stuff. So first there was a panel where they were up on stage, and we as the audience could walk up and ask them questions. That took place for about an hour. So I said a few things, asked a couple questions, and then just made a general a fanboy kind of remark complimenting them, and that was the first thing. Oh, it's not plugged in. I'm like, why is the switch not working? Flip back around here, plug this in, make sure I don't get electrocuted and die. If I do, y'all knows what happened. It didn't happen. I didn't actually expect it to, but okay, coffee is on the way. So after that, the Q&A session, there was what was after that? The meet and greet? No, the autographs. So there's a little autograph session where I got a album and a poster signed by the band. That was cool. Got to just say a couple quick little words, a little hello and welcome to Hawaii, that kind of thing. After that was the official meet and greet. That's where we had a little more time to have some personal interaction with the band. And during that process, I dropped off the first set of the sort of gifts that I brought for them. I don't know if I'd really call it a gift. It's just some postcards, one postcard per member of the band, and one for their management team, where I wrote a quick little note just saying whatever personalized message applied to that specific person. So that was cool. Again, just got that personal like interaction with them. After that was the dance session, the part where they taught us the choreo for their latest song. So there's 5 members of the group, and we split up into this 5. What am I trying to say here? So the group of us attendees split up so that it was basically one member of the band taught about, what was it, about 9 of us how to do the dance. I am a horribly comically bad dancer. I am not a dancer. I am a non-dancer. So I knew that part of it was going to be a little bit rough, but it was still super fun. I just had a smile plastered on my face as I attempted to dance. Super fun. So yeah, again, I'm sorry for ignoring the comments here. I'm gonna scroll up here and let's read through. Aw. Nick says, my child is Paul Token, Louis Blue, and Eris. Miss them kitties. Connor's got the KGB donut loaded up. Nice, dude. I want a donut now. What up, Chicago? Scroll down here now again. You found them watching Naruto? Nice. You would probably be quite enjoying the anime convention that's going on right now. It's fucking it's I don't know if I'd say it's like super huge. It's Honolulu, it's Hawaii. So things aren't really as large of a scale in terms of conventions and all that stuff as they are pretty much anywhere in mainland. But it was packed in there. I'll take a couple quick video snippets of it and might make a YouTube video out of it here eventually. But honestly, I'm not here one single bit for anything anime related. I watched a few animes back in the day, back in the late 90s. What was my first one? I think Vampire Hunter D was the first anime that I ever came across. And Ninja Scroll. Um, there's one that I found at uh, the movies store at the mall way back in the day called Demon City Shinjuku. I really enjoyed that. Um, got into a couple comics, kind of, sorta. Vampire Princess Miyu was the main one. There's another one that I bought a couple of, but didn't really ever get into it that much. So that's like kind of the extent of the anime in my life that I got into. A couple of my friends got into it a bit more, but I just never really did. Um, I didn't even know they made a Vampire Hunter D PlayStation 1 game. I'm kind of surprised that I wasn't aware of that because that was right when I was into it. One of my buddies was huge into the PlayStation 1 mod game way back in the early days of it, like right when it first started appearing. Because wasn't there a thing where you had to mod it in some way for it to play other CDs? I don't know. I never had a PlayStation, but he did, and he was excited about being able to actually get his PlayStation to do whatever. Take a bong rip. Unable to do so at the time, unfortunately. What's up, Ontario? Defying glitching, probably subbed for nearly 9 years now. Cheers to that. Ghost in the Shell. Ah, yes. I remember that one. Watched that one too. Sven, I'm almost masters, bro. I'm so fucking close. Um, I actually kind of got serious about comp because for most of my Overwatch playing career so far, I say career, most of the time, I haven't been too concerned with leveling up. What's on my eye? Is that, I think a little fluffy from the towel. Yep, a little towel fluffy. There we go. So just because I never really took it too serious, I've always been super aggressive in my gameplay. And obviously with Overwatch, obviously you know, when you get super aggressive and overextend, you just make yourself a target. And I've always been kind of okay with that because I've just, like I said, never really cared. But then I was like, you know what? I can probably rank up. Oh yeah, because so here's the story of how and why that happened. So Overwatch 2 dropped, right? And then when I got my first rank in Overwatch 2, I went from, what was it, like high plat. I was basically like 2,900 to like low 3,000 SR in Overwatch 1. I touched Diamond briefly a couple times. Overwatch 2 dropped. I got my rank in Overwatch 2, and I was like fucking gold 2. And I was like, I can't stand for this. This is not okay. So that's what made me put on my try-hard pants in Overwatch. I got out of gold with like the next 5 matches, or 7 I think it was then. Had no trouble getting out of gold, skipped into plat, went from like plat 4 to plat 2 into diamond 4, and I was like, whoa, that was easy. It just became a thing where the more I kept winning, the more my rank increased, the easier it was to win games. Suddenly, it didn't feel like it was a burden on me to have to carry the team as a Zenyatta main. Is it not main even? Like a Zenyatta one trick. So when it got to the point where I personally didn't have to hard carry every single game, winning just became easier. So honestly, I think Masters is very doable. I went from, so I got up to Diamond 2, went down to Diamond 4, because I had just a couple shit games, a lever. Actually, I think I had two levers in that five set of games. So those were just two automatic losses, unfortunate. And then I had a couple bad games. So when I got my next rank, I went down to Diamond 4 again. And then like 7 games later, 6 games later, I jumped back up to Diamond 2. So we're working on that Masters. Oh, where's my coffee? I think it's done. I think my coffee's done. Ooh. I love the fucking smell of coffee. It's just one of those aromatic things. Virtual sniff for you. So good. So, I mean, pour some into the mug. This mug isn't exactly the cleanest. I see a couple specks and flecks of stuff right here. I don't know if, I guess it might be embedded into the ceramic in the cup. Maybe it's not that dirty. How does this one look though? I'm not necessarily a germaphobe, but I'm about as close as you can get to being a germaphobe without actually being one. I'm very bacteria aware, especially because of my prior job at the kombucha place. But even before that, I've always been very aware of just, you know, what most people would call germs, what I just call now bacteria growth, because can be kind of nasty. All right, so cheers, everybody's. Okay, I'm gonna make my way back over here to the bed, so I can just lay around, be comfortable for a little bit longer here before I go get some breakfast. Luckily, there is a IHOP that's basically attached to this hotel right at the bottom, and being a guest of the hotel, I get 15% off of IHOP. I'm kind of weird when it comes to eating on vacation. Um, I'm not one of those people who goes out to a bunch of restaurants and whatnot, just because my stomach is very particular about what it likes, about what it wants. Oftentimes, when I am on vacation, I don't eat very well, so I have to go to like my comfort food places, and IHOP is definitely one of those comfort food places. So, bonus. Oh yeah, I said something about Diablo. You know, I'm still not sure if I'm going to get the new Diablo or not. I haven't actually played any of the prior Diablos. One of my buddies, couple of my buddies, were huge into the very first one. Again, way back in the day. Was that late 90s, early 2000s? But I never really got into it. I'm not so much a huge fan of that top-down perspective of the games. Oh boy, this is a bad angle. I got too much shit over here on my nightstand desk. Let me move my other phone, my music phone. Move this cord out of the way. Move this hotel information thing out of the way. There we go. Now I got more room for easy access to my coffee, so I don't have to worry about spilling it on my other phone. Shout out to Dan Red Band. Dan's good peoples. He's a good guy. Drop in and say, what's up? What up, Zero? Smoke some diamonds out here, out of the rig for bedtime. Oh, almost bedtime where you're at. Where are you at, Zeros? Not real on vacation, just here for the weekend. Angelic. It's been a while since I've listened to some tech. Actually, not too long. Somebody brought up a Tiny Desk concert, and I was reminded of the Tech and Chris Tech 9. What the hell? No, the Tech and Chris Tiny Desk performance that they fucking smashed. They killed that shit. One of my favorite Tiny Desk performances ever. What up, brother Rick? Very much different than three, more open world oriented, similar to Skyrim. Okay, yeah, I've looked at a couple quick videos about the new Diablo. How's my hair doing here? Just got it shaved yesterday, so it's got that Velcro effect going on where it just sticks to all that shit. It's alright though. It's got a new track out called Things I Like. It's good. Right on. I didn't even know that. I'll have to check it out. Um, there's some new NF that dropped a little while ago. Was it called Hope? I think that one song. Because weren't there a couple of them? I think so. Hope stood out though to me. Damn fine song. If I didn't live on Maui, what islands would I pick from best to worst? You mean like Hawaiian Islands? Bro, I still haven't been to any other island other than Oahu. And honestly, Oahu would be last place. My least preferred in terms of ranking the islands. Um, so again, being that I have zero actual familiarity with them, I would say my preference of where to go, of where I would want to live, would be number one, not including Maui. Does not include Maui at all. So my preference would probably be Kauai for number one, Big Island number two, Oahu number three. Just because, sure, the convenience of Oahu is fucking awesome. Obviously, this is where everybody is. It's where everybody comes. Um, which is just kind of what turns me off to it. I'm not a big people person. Great question, though, Klesh. And hey, if you ever happen to come out to the islands, hit me up. Diablo 4 is a mix of 2 and 3. Gameplay looks like 3. Skills and such are more like 2. The artwork is very good, and the cutscenes are amazing. So that's why I have always loved about Diablo. Even though I've never played it, I've always been a huge fan of the artwork. What up, Monkey Man? I have to say, back in the Denver days, chilling with the kitty fam was always the highlight of my day. Ah, probably pick Big Island. I've heard nothing but great things about Big Island, and Kauai. Um, Obviously, Big Island has the active volcanoes, and that highly appeals to me. I'm a fan of Mother Nature. Huge fan of Mother Nature in all forms. Um, so I definitely have to get to the volcanoes one of these days. And you know what? Oh, there's some people having a good time down there. It would be damn fun to see some lava flow, right? But I can load up my little travel bowl. I came with literally a little bit of weeds. Got my little travel jar. Got my teensy weensy little travel pipe. So, basically right after I finish this live, I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. Before that, though, I gotta get me some smoke in me. Ah, there's a real trip game for VR and or just plain controller called Microdose VR. That sounds like it's got some potential to it. Mm. Diablo 4 open beta last weekend. Played it a bit. Hold off from buying until a while after full release. How was the trial or the beta rather? Was it buggy or what's stopping you from wanting to buy it like right away? Just because you saw my face there, you're gonna smoke a joint? Cheers to that. About to roll a wax joint. Nice, snack man. Ah, the sounds of city life. Yo, cheers at ya, Orlando. Ryan dabbing some rosin. Very nice. Open question for everybody in chat. What flavor are you smoking on? What flavors you be dabbing on today? For me, what do I have? Oh, I got the 9-pound hammer. Old trusty. Diablo 4 is the same as 3 revamped skills. Like they did a graphic revamp for Diablo 2. Some slight bugs. It was supposed to be 10 times what the beta was. Ah. Cheers at you, John. I do sometimes miss doing the daily videos. I don't necessarily miss how much of my time it consumes, but I do kind of miss the dailies. That School, Florida, Mayaka Gold. Oh. Clash. I feel you there. There's so many strains just by whatever indica they have. Nice. That's kind of what I do when I go to a dispensary. I'm just like, give me your best OG. Give me your stankiest OG. How about a weekly? See, I've thought about that, but perhaps. I figure sometime throughout this year, sometime before the end of 2024, I'm gonna hop back on the train somehow. Because even over these past few months, I haven't been doing the Twitch streams like I used to be doing on a multiple time per week basis. So now that I haven't been doing those, it's just given me that breather time. Yeah, I know it's been a while. It's been quite a while now, but I'm enjoying having my free time to myself, essentially. Bebe Espectro! Yes, I am still in Hawaii. Presently, I'm on the island of Oahu, here in Honolulu, but I still live in Maui. Token some triple OG, topped with some Wi-Fi OG wax. That's what's up, my dude, brother Rick. What do I do with my time these days? I just waste it doing nothing of substance. Just bullshit around watching whatever random content on YouTube. Keeping up with all of the latest K-pops that I'm into and all of that associated content. Watching Korean dramas. Little bits of Korean studying. Need to start doing some more studying. I need to start actively practicing my studying because it's been a couple years now since I started learning Korean, and just the simple fact that I don't have somebody to consistently practice with means a lot of that knowledge has gone in this side of my brain and out that side of the brain. I still have a vague familiarity with it, but I have to like struggle to remember a lot of the simple basic stuff that I have learned. So yeah, I just have to find the time, the person, the motivation to actively practice on a very regular basis. Because I feel that, like I said, with that familiarity that I have with the language now, as long as I do maintain some sort of a practice schedule, I'll be able to improve my overall understanding and fluency. Try this. 흡연은 뇌에 좋다. So that's why the only word I know there is chota, which is to be good. I don't know hupyonun noe. I know how to pronounce it. I can read the letters as they're strung together, but I just don't know what a lot of the words mean. I can go on one of the translators. Papago is the most common Korean to English translator. Smoking is good for the brain. Ah, okay. So hupmyeon is smoking. Or is it? Ah, it's even that there's too many. Me not being familiar with either of those first two words. I'm not sure if that first one is an adjective or if it's a noun with the particle un. Yo, what up, Anthony? Cheers at you. Appreciate the 10 years. Whoa, Bert, my dude. How have you been? Good to see you, man. You still in Michigan? Um, you came up in a conversation, damn, a couple months ago. I was talking with somebody and I don't remember who it was, but you came up and I was like, man, I gotta get in touch with him. As you probably know, I'm horrible, horrible at keeping in touch with people. Um, but I miss you, dude. Hope you and the fam are doing well. Whoa, your kids must be big nowadays. It's been a while since you left Colorado, right? When was that, like 2013-ish, was it? You live in Florida now, in Cape Coral, right on. Ooh, right where the hurricane hit last year. Rough. Hopefully, you made it through that all right. Ah, cheers at your sunshine. Thank you for being a part of it all. She just graduated college. Whoa, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Lots of damage, but you survived. Hey, that's the important thing. Material things can be replaced. It's your overall health and well-being. That's the most important thing. I flippin' love it here. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, when when we were chilling, when we were hanging out in Colorado, that was probably one of the worst parts overall of my life. I was in a bad spot a lot of the time. Moving out here really changed my life for the better, just in that overall uh, uh, I don't know, the overall everything is just better here. So it was definitely what my brain needed, what my life needed. Quirik, oh man, I still very much appreciate that as well. That's something else I constantly, not constantly, but I occasionally think of, and I'm like, shit, I need to upload something to Patreon just to do something, but I get lazy and then I forget, and then 3 months later I have that same thought and I brush it off again. I just have to stop being lazy. It's too easy to be lazy too often. So, oh well. Anyways, I've been doing this for a little over a half hour now, so I think I am going to sign off for the day. But cheers, everybody's. Appreciate you for coming in. It's been good chatting with you. And I will see you again next time, whenever that may be. Cheers. Aloha. Have a great day. Bye.